Hey you! Yeah, that's right, you. Let's get poppin' with jalapeno poppers and chicken fajitas today. Buzz Cooks is bringing you some south of the border goodies. Perfect for your weekend. Let's go! Chicken fajitas, so tasty and tender. Jalapeno poppers wrapped in bacon. Oh my, I surrender. Heaven on a plate, that's what I'm talking about. Buzz Cooks in the kitchen.
All right, let's get started on these amazing jalapeno poppers and chicken fajitas. First thing we're going to do, I've got 4 or 5 chicken thighs I'm going to clean up, get as much fat off as I can, boneless, skinless thighs. So once we get these all cleaned up, I've got some fresh lemons and some fresh limes, and we're going to squeeze those until we get enough juice to cover this chicken. And you're going to want to put this chicken in the fridge marinating for about an hour, maybe 2 at the most. You don't want to go too long because the acidity from the lemons and the limes will start to actually cook the chicken and make it too tender, or it'll just pretty much be mushy. And we don't want mushy fajitas. So, I bought this new juice squeezer from Amazon. Not too happy with it, probably going to return it. Kind of makes a mess. Look cool, but pass on that one. Anyways, so we'll fill up our Ziploc bag and we'll pop those in the refrigerator for about an hour. And while those are marinating, we're going to go to our jalapeno poppers. So I got about 5 or 6 good sized jalapenos. And we're just going to cut the stems off. And then we're going to cut these in half. If you have gloves, I suggest you wear gloves. I was out of gloves, so I had to be very careful. You don't want to mess with jalapenos and rub your nose or eyes, because you'll be in a heck of a mess that time. So we're going to a little spoon, and we're just going to scoop out all the membrane and seeds, so we have little jalapeno canoes, I guess you could say. So once we get all of these cut in half and scooped out, I've got some whipped cream cheese. I find the whipped cream cheese is the easiest to work with, and we're just going to fill these little boats up with cream cheese, just like that. And once we have those all filled up, I've got some regular bacon. Not the thick, but just regular cut bacon. I think if you go with thick bacon, you're going to have to cook it too long. So I went with the regular cut bacon, and we're just going to wrap them just like that. Put them on our cookie sheet. And I put these in the oven at 325 with convection, so they cooked perfectly. And it took about 40 minutes, depending. I use that Wolf countertop oven, so it usually cooks things a little faster than the big ovens. So just keep an eye on them. And while those are cooking, let's get started on our vegetables for our fajitas. I've got 1 red bell pepper and 1 green bell pepper. And we're just going to cut down the sides. And once we get those cut down, we're just going to almost julienne these up, but not too thin. Well, you'll see here in a second what I'm talking about. There you go, just like that. That's what we're looking for, that size. So we'll get these bell peppers cut up. And I've also got a white onion that we're going to cut up as well. And that will be our vegetables for our fajitas. So it's about this time, I'd say about an hour into the marinade. So once we finish cutting up these onions, we're going to cook our chicken. I've got my cast iron grill pan out. Got the heat on high. And we're just gonna take that chicken right out of the bag, put it right in the pan and cook up these these chicken thighs. And I'm just going to season them with taco mix. I think the one I have is McCormick. I'm not sure, but I think it was McCormick. But any taco mix that you get from the grocery store will work perfectly. So we'll cook these about 4 minutes on each side. Season both sides with our taco mix. And then once the thighs are cooked thoroughly, we'll just set those aside and let them rest before we cut them up into bite-sized pieces. And then we're going to get our bigger pan out, and we're going to start to work on our vegetables. So we'll put a little olive oil at the bottom of that pan, and we'll slide our veggies in there. I got the heat on medium. And we're also going to season the veggies with that same taco seasoning. And then we'll add our chicken that we cut up. Once we get these veggies cooked down a bit, we'll add our chicken to the pan. Get everything mixed up real good. And I've got flour tortillas that I'm just going to heat up on the stove under the flame. And we're going to have a great meal with these amazing fajitas and those awesome jalapeno poppers. I'm telling you, everybody's going to love them. Remember, every Sunday and every Wednesday I put a new show out. Make sure you tell your friends and family all about the show. Hit that bell. Leave a comment if you can. Love to know where you're from. And remember, hit that bell to stay up to date on newest recipes. Like, share, subscribe. That's what it's all about. There we go. We're going to fill a little boat up with our fajita mix. We'll heat up some tortillas. And we'll put a few poppers on the plate. And we are ready to enjoy. Hey, thanks for watching. I hope to see you on the next video. This is a great family dish. You can do this on like a family Sunday dinner. Everybody loves fajitas and poppers. All right, we'll see you on the next video.
Hey, you!
Have a good day.
Yeah, that's right, you. Let's get poppin' with jalapeno poppers and chicken fajitas today. Buzz Cooks is bringing you some south of the border goodies. Perfect for your weekend. Let's go! Chicken fajitas, so tasty and tender. Jalapeno poppers wrapped in bacon. Oh my, I surrender. Heaven on a plate, that's what I'm talking about. Buzz Cooks in the kitchen, there's no doubt. Like, share, subscribe, you know the routine. New video Sunday and Wednesday, keeping it clean. Now grab the chicken, let's marinate right. Lemon and lime juice, flavor out of sight. Why the chicken chills, get those peppers cut. Scoop out the seeds unless you like it hot. Fill them with cream cheese, wrap them in bacon tight. Bake them up golden, oh what a sight. Now fire up that grill, get the chicken on. Slice those onions and peppers, cooking strong. Saute it all together, let those colors show. Warm up the tortillas, it's time to roll. You got the weekend special, Buzz Cook style.